Hello, welcome to the fourth dimension. I'm Maria. I'm your Sherpa for this read. I'm doing a weekly read, for each zodiac sign. I'm currently on Aries. Aries, this is for the week of April 14th through the 20th. I'm pulling 5 oracle cards from, cannot believe this. I can't, I swear to God. From the Love Oracle reading, from the Messages of Love Oracle deck. And then I'm pulling 5, okay. I'm just getting already messages for y'all. I'm sorry, Aries. I'm trying to keep it together. Pulling 5 from the Heart's Hidden Secrets. I've already pre-shuffled. I just feel the need to do this again because I'm pulling similar cards as the others. And I'm getting a storyline as the more readings I do. Kind of bizarre, gotta be honest with you. Oh my gosh, I swear. Random. Aries, what the hell are you involved in? That's all I can say. I'm not even gonna pull the next 10. So maybe you can't see this. I try to adjust the camera so you can see the cards. I'll show you the cards as they come. Randomly shuffled, randomly pulled 5. If you are a cross watcher, not an Aries, you're welcome to watch, but the message may be a little strong this week. We are in retrograde, just completed 2 eclipses. A lot of energy. First 2 out, I have gossip and mistakes. Oh my gosh, you need to watch Leo, you need to watch Gemini. You definitely should probably watch some Cancer. I don't know if you're involved in a group of folks, Aries. I get the sense this is a past relationship, long-standing, possible ex-husband that you're dealing with, or ex-wife. I take it as it resonates. It's a long-standing relationship. The second is this person is feeling like, or you feel like there's been mistakes made and gossip done. There have been, this is a divine counterpart. I'm gonna tell you that right now. This has been a long-standing crap show between the two of you, between power struggles, arrogance, gameplay, lies, manipulation, lots of control or attempt to control outcomes, money, lots and lots of money. I'm talking inheritance, I'm talking business, I'm talking theft. I mean, all of this is kind of playing in together and it's intertwined, right? So this does not apply to you. Praise Jesus and go find another reader. Oh my geez. I don't know why. I am the deliverer this week. I swear, somebody from the universe said, Maria, you are going to deliver this nightmare to the collective. So Aries, if this is your story, somebody's feeling bad, and I almost want to say it's you. You've made some mistakes. I'm sorry, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but I get the vibe this is you, or maybe it was your ex-partner. One of you two, like it's almost a mesh. I can't discern. I just said that in the last reading about Play-Doh kind of squished together, and you can't pull it apart between like a blue and a red. You squish it together, and now I say separate it, right? That's why I feel like it's been a marriage. It's been a long-standing relationship. It's intertwined, it's entangled, and you can't separate who's at fault for what. It's all a mess. But there's been mistakes on both parties, okay? Nobody's innocent at all. No, not even you, Aries. Sorry, I'm just, like I said, find another reader. I can't help it. This person is seriously been sitting here daydreaming, wants their family back. There's been the separation of family. You, I think, put a hold off this person. You won't allow them to see their children. You won't allow them to, you might have even joined, I think you might have even entertained another, been engaged. You might even be moving on, and that's creating this painful tower for this person. You might even be pregnant. Seriously. This person is wanting, longing, thinking about all the nightmare they could have done differently in this past relationship. And I don't know why this is so heavy. This should be your reading. I'm sorry, Aries. This should be your reading, but I get it heavily on your last person, the last long-standing relationship you have children with. or had a long-standing relationship with. This person is daydreaming like day and night, trying to manifest this back into reality. They feel like they lost you, and I feel like they had an epiphany that you are their soulmate, you are a partner, you are of extreme importance, and they blew it. Their dishonesty, and I feel like they even tried to do some black magic to try to call you in. Not even kidding. They pulled it back, or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. You might have been doing you might be the person who was manifesting your ex back in. Somebody came into some money, okay? Also recently, and it could have been your ex actually, or you. Somebody came into some money, and there was a real, that kind of adds the salt into the wound. If they would have stayed, their financial losses that they've been trying to manipulate and, you know, press forward and onward, because they've had some karma and some losses lately. And unfortunately, they would have been at a better seat on the bus if they would have just stayed in their seat. I don't know what else to say, or you could have. There are some issues with this relationship. I feel third parties had broken this up. You have multiple sides, you as well as them. Sorry, can't say you're innocent here. I'm serious. This is almost like a soap opera. I get the sense, and it's old. It's an old show. This is a very old story. This is from years, like 10 years ago, 8 years ago, but they're still like longing for this. They still want this back. I think there was a lapse of showing affection, caring, talking it was just all business about the kids and money and the house and this and that and the other. And it was almost like, I have to deal with this person. I have to have a conversation. I have to deal with family stuff. But now that it's a finality and it's coming to fruition of the closure, there is some reminiscing, some remorse, some guilt, some shame, some anger, some frustration, but mostly sadness, and a big giant wish I would have done all of this differently. And the dishonesty, the level of dishonesty that has taken place. And I feel like this is, they created their own shitstorm. I guess that's the best way to put it. This person had lied about you, Aries, to family, to friends, tried to distort the truth, tried to make you out to be the witch, the evil witch. And the reality is you were, I think, even at times trying to work with this person with some boundaries, and they distorted that and made you evil, or vice versa. Again, take it as it resonates. You and you alone are going to know what this story is about. And there's several people that, you know, I swear to God, I don't need a whole bunch of comments going, that wasn't me, that was them. I'm not judgy. I'm just reading the energy because I don't know who the actors are. I just feel the energy. And if you could sit in a boat that is just like crashing waves around it, and it's sad waves. These are sadness, depression, remorse, dark feeling of no sun, no light, no hope. I'm going to jump to the edge because I'm going to skip the next two for a second. Says hopeless and values. They had a distorted version of values, and now they feel hopeless. They can't fix this thing, and they are they're just like in a freaking dark despair. I would say the ultimate sacrifice that we think of when we are in that place of depression and can't see any signs of the sun is where this person is sitting, constantly thinking if they should maybe make the ultimate sacrifice. That's this feeling. They're broken, not only emotionally and physically, but they are spiritually. They feel like God has abandoned them. This is this feeling. It is like their heart is shattered. It's ironic because when they left this situation, they were initially kind of pious and arrogant, a little bit cocky about it, and they were going to show you, and they're, you know, like all of this petty nonsense, retaliatory vibe. But over time, they were trying to show you, I think, through manning up, you know, growing up, how resourceful and how much they've changed, and that they were responsible. And yet you might have been petty too. I'm going to keep it real. You were withholding things from them. You were dishonest at times. You were petty at times. You gossiped about this person at times. You kept this going. This was part of the, sorry, I'm just telling you, this wave isn't one-sided. It isn't. You have remorse and sadness, but I think you've met other people. One specific that you might be in a relationship with and talking about long-term commitment. You might have even announced it. You might have even said something to somebody and it's an announcement, it's in a text, it got back to this person, and they are just shattered. They are shattered. They have no peace. That's this card. None. They can't find any. They can't drink enough. They can't smoke enough. They can't pop enough pills. They can't escape their brain. And they are sitting in remorse and sadness and despair and loneliness. And it's only a loneliness that you can fill. I think they've tried to fill it with pretty much everything on the planet. And they can't. They can't escape this feeling. Aries, what did you do to this person? I'm just kidding. Don't comment. It's okay. So Aries, this is, unfortunately, this is your reading. Sorry. You're gonna have to be aware. How about that? I don't know if this person's gonna come forward. I'm gonna find out. But this person is hopeless and sad, and they, I think, are gonna come off with a fake smile and pretend to be happy, and they're devastated. I think they wanted more time. They ran out of time to get their crap together. And I feel like you were the one that not only got away, but they did so much to discredit you in the process. The time they could have taken to repair the relationship, or at least start, right? Start the conversation. Take the real action. The real action would have been less involved than this person and the work they did to try to cover their tracks of nonsense and gameplay and gossip and backbiting and vicious, malicious nonsense. This person's now coming out as a King of Swords. I'm going to clarify that because I want more information, and every fiber of my being is coming up. So this King of Swords is going to come forward. Aries, this person is going to ask you, where did it go wrong? They're going to say, I swear to God, you need to watch the other readings. There's two other individuals, maybe Taurus. There's so many like overlap. If this was a third party relationship, you know the third party. You do. This is an ex-friend of yours. You know these people. It could be family. I might be confusing this with family. I'm not saying the third party is family, but I am saying there's involvement, this gossip, this it's like a whole group of folk, whole group of people that are in your business that this person involved and brought into your business to talk about and discredit you, are now seeing, in my opinion, the value and the worth that you've done, Aries. And this, they're trying to be the King of Swords. Wish fulfillment, it's a star card. So like I said, you might be a female Aries that I'm reading for, that this might be you, that you might have created this crap storm and they're now in a permanent relationship and you feel like you missed out on your wish fulfillment. With this King of Pentacles. Again, I can't pull, it's not clear they're both the mat. It's Play-Doh. It's the blue and the red Play-Doh. I can't pick it apart. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry. Spirit, tell me more about Aries. I got the Page of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So this person screwed the pooch. I don't know what else to say. This person had so many opportunities to come forward and give you what your due diligence, your flowers, your crown. They get it. They get it today. Oh my God, do they get it today? It's like the mic drop happened and it was deafening. It was deafening. I just hear, they keep hearing the words, so-and-so's engaged. Did you hear the news? So-and-so got married. So-and-so's pregnant. Like whatever words that was deafening is repetitive in their brain. On the repeat, on the figure eight. It's infinity times infinity. They just can't get past. They're still in shock. They might have heard this a month ago. They can't move forward. They're stuck. They can't. And they're stuck in depression, and they're stuck in a sense of, what could I have done differently? Where did I go wrong? What could I have said? I should have done this. I mean, they're looking at the pattern of it's almost like they don't see that this relationship ended due to the dishonesty and the third party back here. It's, yeah, but I did this, all these other things too, that they're saying I should have done this differently. You know, it's the minutia of the fallout that they're, you know, that they're evaluating. It's not the actual, well, if I shouldn't have stepped out to begin with. I should have gone to therapy with her or him. I should have been honest. I should have told the person what I needed. I wasn't ready for a commitment. I don't know, whatever this person was dealing with. Should have dealt with the addiction I have. Addictions I have. I should have dealt with this before or while we were married. Like that isn't even a part of the solution. That doesn't come into the picture. It's all the minutia of, well, when I said this, I should have said this. Like I should have covered my tracks. I should have gone, you know, like it's kind of like the ego's still in control. I'm sorry, Aries. I don't know what else to say. This person actually wants to, they see you as the stable queen. And I think you came into some money, like I said. Somehow, either you did, I want to say you did, or they did. Somebody came into some money. But they see you as an equal or above, where before you were lacking. You weren't good enough. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. I don't understand that because now you're better than. Anyway, and the Page of Cups is somebody wanting to come forward and have a conversation about how much they love you and that they held back. They did hold back. Aries, I'm sorry. I wish I could help you more with this reading. I have the Hierophant and the Two of Wands making the decision for a long-term commitment. Again, this person wants to marry you. And I believe that they were married to you before. I really do. I believe this was a previous husband or a long-standing partner. This can be, okay, for those of you that are in a same-sex relationship, could be, like I just saw a man sobbing, I can't make it up, sitting in the kitchen, like literally bourbon in hand, head down, and thinking about his partner. And his partner is very, very well-to-do, like got to come up in his job, and that's the money increase, right? And he's with a new partner. And this person is sitting there exhausted and sad and thinking all the lies and the values is, I still think there's a whole bunch of folks involved, and that's kind of the volume I hear is, whether this is family, they acted like family. So it could have been just close friends, a network, a social tribe. I don't know. This is a tight group of folk that are up in the business of both y'all, and they don't need to be, but that person brought them into it. They brought him into it, and then they're upset because they're in it, you know, like, and they're mad because the gossip is so out of control, and now they can't undo it because now they're asking questions and they want more details, and they're talking amongst themselves about you two. Then you two aren't even together, and they want to be together. This person is missing the crap out of you, Aries. Like, they want a long-term commitment, a marriage, if possible, and they are getting off their butt. They want to get off their butt. They're like, if I go back and fall on my face, would they take me back? If I literally, thank you for that. That is crazy. It's time for me to go to bed, by the way. I'm a little late in getting these out. I had a lot to do. True story. Five of Cups. Can't make this up. They're stuck in the remorse. They cannot get past the 3 spilled cups. They don't see the 2 sitting behind them. If they just pivot and go that way, pick them up and walk that way, they could repair this thing. Not necessarily overnight, of course, but at least a friendship would be attainable. Something more than what they have right now. It's not like you hate them or you just have a super guarded wall up. You're like, okay, you've shown me who you are. You bitter, petty child. You know, like you're just, I'm not dealing with you. And that's what you're doing. You're putting your guard up. And they've been dishonest. They've gossiped about you. They've slandered and smeared your name all over the road. They broke your heart a while ago. You've healed from that, clearly, because you've moved on. They're not. They're stuck. Yeah, they're going to come in and want to have this passionate new beginning. And these are all pages. This is all communication. So expect an email, I think. Could be a text message. I don't see them bold enough to call you yet. I see the King of Swords. I think they're going to be honest in their text or in their email about their feelings, and they have nothing to lose. Really, they got nothing to lose if they send this message to you. They're afraid of calling you. They don't want to deal with they don't even know if you'll pick them up. You might even have them blocked. I feel like you might even block them, or you have them on like a restraining order almost. Like I feel like that's the level of anger that there was, and now there isn't. So you just don't care. But I do feel like this is somebody from your past. They see you as the Nine of Pentacles, and you might be the Nine of Pentacles. The most you can have as an independent person is 10, or excuse me, is 9 until somebody offers you that Ace of Pentacles, and then there's a 10, and that's my happily ever after card. But the most you can get as an independent person is 9, and you're there. You got 9. So Aries, good kudos to you. Okay, this is telling me a lot. So if the Justice card is coming up here, this is maybe some karma that they're dealing with. And this is your justice for the nonsense and the behavior they've had to do before. And it was unrequited, I believe, as you gave more than this person, and now they want to give you more. And this is their I'm sorry, and the flowers and the crown are showing up. Yep, look at that. I can't make this up, y'all. Same damn cards. You gotta watch. If you haven't watched, if you're not a cross watcher, you might want to consider it. I got the 4 of Wands. That's my marriage card. This is a building of a foundation. Right behind that, the 5 of Wands. They don't want to fight anymore, and they are dealing with ego. A lot of ego. This is fighting the ego, in my opinion. And then this is anxiety. So they're fighting their anxiety and ego, saying, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. It's panic, right? And it's better than this. It's better than feeling hopeless. They at least have some energy to do something. And they do know that your values didn't align. They absolutely didn't align. This person still values their singlehood, and they still value their independence, but they're still going to move forward with a commitment to you, regardless of the values, just because that they don't want to lose you. I feel like a holding pattern's in play as well. So they might want to just ask you to marry them until they figure it out. Yep, you're their 10 of Pentacles. Can't make this up. I can't. Not one sword, nothing. It's just the Pentacles all coming out. This might be also a financial come up for this person. That might be a motivating factor, because this person seems a little shallow. They still care about the name of their car they drive and status and what people think of them. They still are at that level, kind of lower vibration. And they see your financial or your status changing, and now they're even more humbled, I suppose, that they didn't make the right choice and they effed this up so bad. 10 of Wands, they know that you walked away. They definitely want to come back and restart this and offer you a commitment and have a conversation about a partnership. They might even have a business arrangement. And this is the King of Cups. So this person historically has been stoic and not shared their feelings with you, but now they're going to. And the King of Cups is saying it takes a lot for this person to come forward. You're going to have to use your intuition. I got to be honest with you, Aries. I don't know if I trust this person yet. There's still a lot of, this is not, in my opinion, this is self-pity, a lot of self-pity of, I made the wrong choice. You know, if I could have done something different, what part of the nonsense would I change? No, it's a heart change. They're not saying I'm a broken human being and I put all these things in front of Aries and I made all of this a priority. They're not there yet. Sorry. My opinion from what I'm reading and the feelings I'm feeling from these cards is they're not there yet. Yes, you are the wish fulfillment. Yes, they do love you. But there was a lot of dishonesty, a lot of manipulation, a lot of energy manipulation, a lot of conning, a lot of play. So I don't know if you want to fully invest in this person. And lastly, it is the Sun in reverse. This is, I think, a warning. This is an upright deck. I went through it multiple times. This is the only card I got in this whole read, which is a reverse. And that is the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. So in the reverse, it's same old, if you go back. That's what the message is, because I asked Spirit, what is the message? Here we are. So Aries, I'm going to do anything, secondary reading. Excuse the noise in the background. Kitchen duty. Tell me more about Aries. Thank you. Anything else for Aries? Aries. Yes. I got the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, right? They want to come back and they're in the cold again, upright deck. I have Justice in the reverse. So again, this is Justice. But if, again, you take them back, you're not allowing an opportunity of redemption to actually occur. And the last is the 10 of Wands in the upright. So they're saying drop this. And I'm just saying this is your choice. You can do what you want. This person made you very, very happy for a long period of time. You were in and out. I feel this was hard for you to walk away. Finally making that decision. Because it's not just leaving this person. It's got like history and culture and family and barbecues and holidays and children possibly and animals and mortgage and all this stuff that you had. It's the two Play-Dohs that are enmeshed together, the blue and the red, that you can't separate. It's all changing. Yeah, and there's that Page of Pentacles. You notice these are all pages and not one ace. I didn't get one ace, not a new beginning out here. All just discussions. So if this person should enter your atmosphere this week, Aries, just know you're going to have to do a little bit of digging to ask why now, what's changed, what are you willing to do differently, if you're even willing to entertain the idea of reconciliation. And this is incoming communication, and it'll be fast. So that is your message, Aries. I am, the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. You walking away from this. I'm not telling you what to do. I just work here. All right, give me an angel number for Aries. And I'm going to leave this with you. It's 1010. I am patient. Ain't that the truth? You are. You all deserve like your own little award. It says, keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. I am patient. So if you two are, like I said when I started, this is a divine counterpart. Right at the beginning, I knew it. I felt it. I still feel it. Almost a twin flame. I bet it could be a twin flame, actually, where this is what it will take for this twin to elevate, is it requires you to put some boundaries around that elevation. It will require you to say, yes, I'll be more than happy to entertain this. However, we're going to do all of these things if you're willing to entertain it. This story might be over for this lifetime. You might have to say next cycle, see you in the next chapter. I'm not sure. It's going to be up to you. I would love to hear in the comments if this resonated or not. This is very detailed information. It's almost like a personal read for a handful of you. My apologies. I can only read the energy as it comes out, and it is very prevalent. Oh my gosh, it is screaming at me. I cannot change this. It cannot be work related. This is the story. I'm sticking to it. This is how this is how it's coming out. Like it or not, this is it. Lastly, if this resonated in any form whatsoever, please consider subscribing. Your subscription helps me broaden my footprint and allows me to hit all over the world. And that is my personal goal, is to help other people elevate and become their highest vibrating selves of them, of this present 3D moment until they elevate. That's my whole goal. Aries, what a hell of a read. That was crazy. And if you need me for anything, I am doing a couple personal readings until the beginning of summer. Feel free to read or email me at fourthdimensiontarot@gmail.com, and we'll get you on the schedule. And until next time, love and light to each and every one of you. Take care. Bye.